What's up everyone, my name's Dean, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking very quickly, it's not going to be a long video, but we're going to be talking AFL23. Now the reason I bring this up is obviously we've had a bit of an update. Let's put the graphic on the screen now for you all, and we can see the updated roadmap for 2024. Obviously the season launch was last night when Sydney took on Melbourne, and basically they've given us a bunch of dates here for things that we're going to be getting. So the one I think most people care about is the 28th of May, the launch of the Pro Team mode, which is supposed to happen I guess not necessarily at the launch of the game, but quite early into the life cycle of the game. It was announced, there was a trailer for it, there was no real indication as to how it worked and things like that, but it was one of the major, I guess, points about the game that people were keen to see because it was the first time we'd seen a feature of its kind in an AFL game, similar to, I guess, an Ultimate Team in FIFA. And we just don't know how that's going to work, whether it's through packs or through a battle pass system, or not a battle pass, but, you know, a season pass system like Fortnite has done, or Call of Duty, or any of those games with live service moments in it. So the 28th of May is a Tuesday, for those wondering. It is just before the 12th round of the AFL season. Teams will begin to have their buys at around that point. It'll be, you know, just a couple of days after round 11, so we'll have a good indication, I guess, of where the season is going and who is going to be good for the duration of the rest of the year. It is sort of a strange time to launch it, I think, because it is literally the halfway point of the season, so you are only going to get half of the season out of the Pro Team. So for those who are thinking about, I guess, investing money in it, they're like, well, chances are there might be a new game coming out in 2025, maybe an AFL25, so why would we spend 6 months worth of or why would we spend extra money for just a 6-month life cycle? Just a thought process, but maybe it's the first iteration of it. We don't know how it's going to work. As for whether I'm going to be doing any Pro Team content, probably not. I'm going to be in Italy when it comes out anyway, and I'm going to be away for a couple of months. So you'll have to let me know whether it's any good. And then I'll be back for the back end of the year, and maybe I'll give it a go before the finals or something. But let's just take a step back to the first feature there on the list, which is the gameplay and season fixture update, including photogrammetry of players attending the draft at Marvel Stadium. That is coming on the 19th of March, which will be just before round 2. So obviously we've got opening round this week, round 1 next week. So at least everyone would have only played one game, and then you can actually get stuck in to your season. All these updates, it looks like, are scheduled for a Tuesday. 19th of March is a Tuesday. I imagine maybe if they push something out on a Friday, by the time it gets approved and things, and then you get Monday business day and then the Tuesday. And these dates might change. We don't know that, you know, like if things are ready earlier, maybe they come earlier. If things are ready later, then they probably get pushed later. But that'll obviously be good to at least have the season fixture update, so you'll be able to play through the 24/25 round season with, I guess, opening round, and the photogrammetry of players attending the draft at Marvel Stadium. Now, I think this means that we will get every new player and the team rosters updated, but I think just like the realistic looking heads will only be added for the players who were at the national draft at Marvel Stadium, because they would have been done earlier than, I guess, the rest of the players. So with that said, that probably would have been about the first like 25, 26 players in the draft last year, most teams' first round picks, because that was night 1. I don't know if they have players actually attend on night 2. I think only night 1 is when they have those players in attendance, but I could be completely wrong. So you could have more than about 30 players added. So chances are you're just going to see players like Harley Reid or Riley Sanders, or any of the Vic-based players who were at that Marvel Stadium draft on draft night. So some players who did draft, a lot of players who were like further down the line, they might not have anyone new added in terms of like super realistic likenesses yet. And then about a month after that, the new draftees get added, which will be the additional players will get the full face treatment, or at least that's how I'm interpreting this anyway. And you'll get more gameplay improvements. I guess they will probably want some feedback as to whatever comes out on that initial patch on the 19th of March, and that's why they will give us more time for feedback to release on the 23rd of April. And then, of course, Pro Team's coming out, which, again, I still think interesting to release it, so, like, maybe it won't be ready until then, or maybe that's when they will fully at least have the time to be able to release it properly, have it all tested and amazing, and hopefully it's good. Before finally, July 31 here, where the AFLW will get its update for its fixture and things. And I assume all these patches are going to have further gameplay improvements. There might be more patches in between these, if there are any, I guess, major issues that come out. But chances are this is what we're going to get for season 2024. And then hopefully they work towards either a new release next year or another major update in 2025. And that's pretty much it. Obviously, I'll do a video when the game updates in 2 weeks' time, or 2 Tuesdays from now's time on the 19th. And I'll make sure you guys are up to date with how the game currently is and its state at that point. But otherwise, thanks for watching today. Enjoy the footy this weekend and tonight. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.